my followers. Haven't been on here in a while, as you've probably noticed. I had a death in the family last week. My cousin passed away, so I've been dealing with, funeral arrangements and the wake and everything and family get-togethers. So it's been kind of a rough week for me. It's a cousin that I was pretty close to, so yeah, I needed some time to, deal with those types of things. But I appreciate, your patience. So I'm back here. I'm going to do a reading on the Divine Masculine right now to check in and see what what's going on. With regards to, his feelings for the feminine or what's currently going on in the connection, things like that. So again, this is Kristen with Soul Secrets. If you guys would like to follow me, you can find me. You can find my business page on Facebook at www.facebook.com/soulsecrets789. I also have a private group. If you click on the link in the description box below, it's called Secrets of the Boudoir. On there, you can add yourself to the group, and I do about every 2 weeks, I'll be posting intimate readings from your person. So I'll have some on there from your Divine Masculine, and for the Divine Masculines, I'll have some on there for the Divine Feminines. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Soul Secrets 2019, and that's about it. Okay, guys, so let's get started. I'm going to cleanse my space here with my sound bowl. I'm going to spray some, stuff to clear my energy before we get started here. So here we go. I've got my little spray here. I'm going to spray on myself in my space. Oh, that feels great. Oh yeah, I was definitely carrying some crap around on my aura here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to invite the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, 5D and above in for this reading. Ancestors, may you please be here in order to give us messages regarding the Divine Masculine, his feelings and energies towards his Divine Feminine. Okay, so I got this new deck, guys. I'm very excited about it. I've been playing around with the cards a little bit, not too much. I have to go through the book still, but I am going to pull some cards from this deck, and I'll post this deck, the information in the description box below as well. But I'm probably going to read from the book a little bit tonight just to get a better idea of what the card's trying to say. Okay, so we're going to start with these cards. And for those of you that are new followers, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. For those of you that have been with me for a while now, thank you guys. I appreciate all your support. Okay, so how is Divine Masculine feeling towards his feminine right now? So I'm feeling kind of guided. We might kind of go through some, more shadowy aspects of how he's feeling towards the feminine, and we might contrast that with some more lighter aspects. I'm just kind of feeling guided to do kind of both today. So let's go and see. Okay, so we have boundaries. Okay, so what about boundaries with regards to the masculine towards the feminine? What is this boundaries card about? What is this boundaries card about, Spirit? What is this boundaries card about? It's going to be messages for the collective. Okay, we have the Sun. It says positive recognition. Congratulations. Your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book for this boundaries card. Okay, so here we go. A clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. Most people understand the concept of healthy boundaries, but aren't always sure how to put them into practice. Boundaries could be described as simply having a clear and healthy sense of self, of who you are, what makes you tick, and what affects you both positively and negatively. A common example of unhealthy boundaries is the apparent inability to say no when feeling pressured by a prospective, new, or existing partner. Okay, so I'm getting a message here. I feel like there was a separation between the masculine and feminine, because I feel like the feminine put some boundaries in place. I feel like she stood up to the masculine in a certain way, okay, and she, communicated to him what she expected in the relationship or the connection. And I feel that, at that time, he wasn't respecting her boundaries, okay? So there was something that happened for some of you divine feminines with your masculine, where you did set these boundaries up, and the masculine, didn't listen to these boundaries, okay? He may have tried to push your boundaries, push your buttons. And I feel like the masculine now is... he's more clear. He's having some sense of clarity regarding, what took place in the past with regards to these boundaries. And I feel like he's wanting to come forward and he's wanting to respect these boundaries now. Okay, so he's seen the feminine in a different light. Okay, he's seen her as, someone, I don't know, it's like he's, what's the word I'm trying to think of? I feel like he's got more respect for her now, okay? Because she didn't give in, okay? So something happened here where she didn't give in to her, like him trying to push her boundaries, okay? So she stood strong, okay? And, she stood strong in her power. And she's like, you know what? You either respect these boundaries or things aren't going to work between us, okay? Something along those lines, or something here where she, stood tall, stood proud, stood in her power, and she didn't allow the masculine to take advantage of her, okay? So initially in the past, I feel like he didn't respect these boundaries, but she held on to them. But maybe that's the reason why you guys separated, okay? So divine feminines, if this resonates for you, I definitely feel that the masculine is now looking at this situation in a different way, and he's having a greater understanding. He's having clarity. Okay, he's looking at it as a positive thing. You know, he's got more of a sense of respect for you now. Okay, so we have the moon here. We have an owl. Okay, so the moon talks about hidden things. The owl is like you know, gaining insight, wisdom. Okay, so I feel like this is the divine feminine here with her shield. Okay, she stood in her power, her strength. She's got this wand. Okay, so whatever action she took, you know, she may have pushed the masculine away. Okay, and she stood in her power. She stood in her strength. And I feel like the masculine is reflecting on that now. He's reflecting on this incident, whatever happened. And he's seeing it as a positive thing. He's having some kind of wisdom about this, and he's seeing the feminine in a new light. So it says, yeah, okay, so it says, your plans have worked, I'm going to read this again. Your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly. So I feel like he's, you know, he's looking at the feminine in a very positive light, that she expressed herself openly and honestly about her feelings. Okay, about she expressed her ideas with him. And because of this, it's like he's seeing her in a way that he can trust her. Okay, so whatever action she took or how she stuck to her boundaries, he's seeing that in a way where he's able to trust her more now, or he's able to trust her fully. Maybe there was some insecurity there where he didn't know if he could fully trust the feminine, or he felt like she may deceive him in some way. So he's seeing her in a positive light now. He's seeing her as an honest and trustworthy divine feminine. So hopefully that resonates with some of you feminines out there. Okay, so also let's go into some more messages. Okay, how else is divine masculine looking at the feminine at this time for the collective? Okay, or how's he feeling towards her? How's he feeling towards her? Divine feminine for the collective. Oh, that's 2. Should we take them? Okay. So he is seeing you as a sacred woman. Okay, he's seeing you as, a high priestess. He's seeing you in a very sacred way. Some of you divine feminines could be very much into ancient healing, okay, ancient healing practices. So he is seeing this sacred woman in you. And I'm going to read the book again, like I said, because I don't know these cards well just yet. So let's see if we can get the full picture here of what's going on. So it says, there's a wild power and sacred divinity that must be respected by both women and men. The Native American Indian legend of white buffalo calf woman is closely connected to the concept of the divine feminine. Although it is more extreme than real life, her story does send an important message. In the legend, white buffalo calf woman alienates a man who thinks he can simply embrace her and claim her like a piece of property. Interesting, guys. These cards go hand in hand, okay? The boundaries and the sacred woman. So he's seeing you as like the sacred woman, this woman that, who is not someone, that he can treat like a piece of property, okay? He's seeing your divinity. He's seeing your power. It says, she can see that even though he holds his bow and arrow up to her in fear, He respects her power. Okay. On returning to his tribe, the surviving warrior does as she requested and organized. He's seen you as a very strong feminine. Okay. He's seen you as a very strong individual, strong feminine. Okay, you could be into rituals, you could be into healing, you could be into ancient practices. He's seeing you as someone that, you know, practices these ancient healing practices, but he's also seeing you as a very strong woman. He's seeing you as somebody that, you know, you possess certain qualities or characteristics that other women don't possess. Okay, so he's definitely seeing you as like that holy grail. Okay, like that thing that you know, you have to work for in order to achieve. Okay, so it's almost like, you know, when you're in a competition, and it's a very, very important competition, and you've been working really hard, and you know, you're trying to win this trophy, because it means, like, if you're going to win it, that you're going to be, you know, on the news, or you're going to be in a book or something like that. You're going to be well known, or, you know, so I feel like he's seeing you in that way. Like he's really seeing you as somebody, you know, that does things with their heart. Okay, because we have this heart here in our palm, and he's also seeing you he's seeing you as a very special divine feminine. Okay, someone that stands out from all the rest of the feminines, somebody that has special abilities, special talents. Okay, somebody that you know, is very loving, is very nurturing, very intelligent. Okay, and just, you know, somebody to be honored in a sense. Okay, so modern life applies to both men and women, meaning that women must be prepared to value themselves and act upon this if they want to be respected by their male counterparts. So yeah, he sees you as somebody that values yourself, that, you know, is straightforward, that doesn't play games, that stands in her power, authenticity. She doesn't pretend to be somebody she's not. You don't compromise yourself or your integrity in order to have physical security, so you can stand on your own 2 feet and, you know, be content in doing so. You don't need necessarily a man to make you happy in your life. But I mean, of course, we want, you know, a partner, but you're content, you're happy standing in your own power. Okay, it says, in modern life, this is played out the way a woman treats herself, allows herself to be treated. When a woman truly respects herself and acts upon her feelings, men will naturally respect her or leave her alone. When you call White Buffalo Calf Woman into your life, she will help you do away with self-sabotaging behavior and help you to have courage to do what you know you need to do. Okay, so yeah, he definitely sees you, you know, as someone that is not going to put up with, you know, just being disrespected and things like that. He also, okay, this attracts him to you. That you stand out to this person, your divine masculine. You stand out to him in a way, like I said, that other divine feminines don't stand out to him. Now, it does say resolving conflict. So I feel like the masculine, he does want to resolve this situation from the past, whatever took place between you guys, okay, where, you know, you put your shield up to him, okay, and where maybe he wasn't respecting you, or he may have, you know, walked away here or something like that. Okay, so I feel like his heart is hurting for you. It's yearning for you right now. He definitely feels that the connection with you still. Okay, even though you guys are in separation, he's still feeling that connection. Whether even if he's with somebody else, okay, or he's not. You're still very much in his heart, okay, and in his mind. So he definitely wants to bring you, you know, compassion, understanding. He wants to be empathetic. He wants to bring love to you. Okay, so he wants to resolve this conflict, whatever you guys are argued or fought about. He's wanting to resolve it. He's not feeling good about it right now. He may have some guilt about his actions. Okay, so and he wants to be nurtured by you. Okay, so I see he wants to be nurtured by you. You know, he wants to have that flame burning again between the two of you. So let's get some more messages here for resolving conflict. What may the masculine do to resolve this conflict? What actions may he take? What actions may he take? Okay, yeah, so he's very he's in this energy right now where, you know, he may not have all the answers. He's trying to think of a way that he can come towards you, but he may not have it all planned out. But it's almost like he's ready to just run with it. He's ready to just take a leap of faith. Okay, even if he doesn't know what the outcome may be, but he's feeling a little bit impulsive at the moment. So it says your life is about to start moving very fast. So yeah, he might want to take quick action on this. For some reason, he could be feeling like, you know, he's running out of time or something like that. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. So yeah, he might be wanting to get out of this energy where he's in his head, and he might just be wanting to take action and get moving on this. Yeah, I feel like he's wanting to take that leap of faith. He's wanting to act with, you know, courage and strength and confidence, okay, and come forward towards you, and act on his thoughts about, you know, about you. And let's see what else. What else may he do? Come on, masculine. So yeah, he may try and reach out. He may try and communicate with you. He may just reappear in your life, okay? Because this is a very fast-moving energy. Yeah, he's wanting forgiveness, okay? He's definitely wanting this 5 of emotions. So he's feeling sad. He's really feeling sad about what happened. He's not feeling good about it. You know, he wants to apologize to you. He wants you to forgive him. He'd like to heal the mistakes of the past so that you guys can move forward, okay? And then we have the healer of abundance, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so he may see you as a healer of abundance. He may see you as a healer because we do have the sacred woman here. If you're into healing and stuff like that, you know, metaphysical things and energy healing and things like that. So he could be seeing you as a healer. I'm also getting to that he wants to heal the situation with you. And not only that, but he could see you as, he could want a commitment with you of some sort. So he may want something more committed with you, okay? Because he can see you as possessing all of these qualities that he wants in someone. So he could see you in a way where he could see you being the mother of his children, okay? Being a very nurturing person, a mother, okay? Someone that he could spend time with, live with, you know, get married to, have in his life long term. So, and he sees you, you know, as somebody that's successful. So somebody that he wants to have a more committed relationship with, get more serious with, have that kind of a connection with, you know, have a family with and things like that. So So yeah, I feel like the masculine could be coming back here to try and resolve conflict with you. And because, you know, you set these boundaries, he's looking at this in a very positive light. Like I said, he could trust you more. He feels like if he doubted things before with you, he's looking at it in a positive way now, where he feels like he can trust you because of some action that you took with regards to boundaries. So he is looking at you as someone that he would like to spend the rest of his life with, or have like a committed relationship with. Okay, and he is wanting to resolve this conflict. He's still missing you. He's still feeling those emotions. He's feeling very sad right now with regards to your connection. His heart is hurting, okay, and he's in his mind a lot. And he's definitely wanting to come forward and take some kind of action here, you know, to improve the situation. And it's getting to a point now where he's just wanting to act on his thoughts, whether he has a plan or not. He could be feeling like he's running out of time for some reason. Or he could be just spinning his wheels, thinking about things over and over. And so, you know, now it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, let's do this or not do this. Like, I got to make a decision here. He could be, you know, he may have been thinking about trying to come back with you and fix things for a while now, and it's getting to the point now where he's just wanting to make that move. Okay. So he is the masculine, seeing you in a very, very positive light at this time. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit into some of the darker sides here now of the divine masculine towards the feminine. Spirit, bring anything through that needs to be brought through with regards to masculine's feelings, emotions, thoughts towards the feminine, energy, past or current or future issues. Spirit. Okay, we have smell the roses. So it's easy to get lost in the everyday hustle and bustle in a world that demands so much from us. Begin to look for ways to slow down and embrace the present moment. So I feel like the masculine, it hasn't, you know, taken the time to really smell the roses with regards to your connection. So I feel like in the past, the masculine's taken your connection for granted. And, you know, he's at this point now where he's actually really wanting to be in the present moment with you. He's really wanting to focus on your connection. He's really wanting to take it all in. He's wanting to take the time to smell the roses, okay? So enjoy the finer things in life. Enjoy, you know, the love with you, okay? So the roses I see as love. The flower represents love and romance and things like that. So I feel like the masculine is, you know, he does want to come back, and he wants to share in the love with you that, you know, maybe he hasn't shared before, or, you know, even if he did in the past, you know, he's always kind of went in another direction, or you've went in another direction. And so now I feel like he's seen this connection in a whole new light, and he, you know, does want to make some kind of a commitment here to you. And he's wanting to express himself, okay, express his emotions, express his feelings towards you, okay. He's wanting to come forward and allow his heart, you know, to open to you, to, you know, he's wanting that love with you, is what I'm getting from this card, okay. So what else? We have divine masculine towards the feminine for the collective. Okay, so it says under control. Take back your power and take charge. No one can make you do anything or make you feel inferior. Reclaim your right to life, to happiness, to purpose, and love. So I feel like this is either a current energy or a past energy for the masculine. I feel like he could be under a karmic's control right now. And I feel like he might be wanting, he's feeling burdened by this connection. Okay, for some of you guys that your masculine is in a karmic situation, so he could be feeling burdened by this connection. Okay, he could be in a relationship with someone else. If that's the case, then you know he's feeling like he's feeling very controlled by this person. Okay, and he wants out. Okay, so he wants to take back his power. He's wanting to get out of this connection. He's wanting to end things with this person, and he's wanting, you know, to take charge of his life again. It says, right? It says, reclaim your right to life, to happiness, to purpose, and to love. So maybe this person isn't making him happy right now. Maybe, you know, he's feeling just, like I said, just burdened by this person. This person could be very controlling. And so he's feeling very stuck right now in this connection, and he's unhappy. And I feel like he wants out of this connection, and he wants to move towards his feminine. Okay, so for some of you guys that are in your masculine's in karmic connections, this is currently what's going on in the energies here with the karmic. Under control. I was also getting another message. Okay, let me read this one more time. Take back your power and take charge. No one can make you do anything or make you feel inferior. Reclaim your light to life, to happiness, purpose, and to love. Okay, we're just going to get a clarifier. So what is this under control for the masculine? What is this? Okay, 9 of action. Okay, so I feel like, you know, the masculine, this could be a self-sabotaging type of behavior as well, okay? If your masculine's not in a karmic connection, you know, he could be wanting to take control of his ego, okay? His ego may have, you know, gotten him into some trouble here, may have created a lot of problems within the twin flame connection, within your connection, divine feminine, with you and him, okay? So I feel that, you know, his fears have always controlled him, because we have the 9 of action. Under control of his fears is what I feel like this is saying. So, you know, the 9 of action is a card. It can be about fears. It can also be about not finding the last, like the missing puzzle piece, okay, to make something work. Okay, you could have tried several different things, several attempts. So I feel like he doesn't want to allow this to control his life anymore, or control this connection. He doesn't want to allow his ego or his fears to control this connection. You know, he doesn't want to, he wants to be able to find, you know, he wants to be able to bring that missing puzzle piece to your connection. He wants to reclaim his life, his happiness, okay? And that's by being with his divine feminine, okay? And to allow his heart, allow his emotions to open up, okay? To be heard, to be felt with his divine feminine. So it says, you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures in you are being constantly protected by your angel. So whatever your masculine, maybe he felt like he had these insecurities, okay? That could also be another thing too, where he didn't feel deserving of these things, of happiness, of home, of, you know, career and all these things. And he's let a lot stop him from achieving those things in the past, but he's now in an energy here where he doesn't want to be controlled by that anymore. Okay, he wants to go after the things that he's always wanted, okay, that he's wanted to have in his life. You know, I'm just getting that sense here. Okay, so it says, rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, I feel almost like this is, in this picture, is like the feminine, okay, and she's offering the masculine something, and he's blocking it out, okay, because there could be another person, like I said, but for those of you who their masculine isn't in a karmic connection, I just feel like he's just sabotaging himself. He sabotaged himself. Maybe felt like he wasn't worthy. Maybe felt like the feminine was too good for him. You know, he did things to sabotage his happiness, to sabotage having all the things that he wanted, having love, he's done this in several areas of his or not just relationships with other people, but he's done this in several areas of his life with, you know, all those things, okay? So it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a relationship, could be career, could be anything, okay? Health, whatever, okay? It doesn't matter. But now it's like he's wanting to take control of his life. He doesn't want to be in this energy anymore. He actually wants to go after the things that, you know, he wants and that make him happy and that bring him joy, okay? So he's trying to get out of this, you know, he's trying to go beyond these fears, okay? Go beyond feeling like he's controlled, okay? He's trying to take control now. He's wanting to, you know, enjoy the moment, enjoy the, you know, all the finer things in life here, okay? All right, so what else do we have? What else? Energy from the masculine to the feminine. Current energy for the collective. Okay, now for the karmic too, so the karmic where he's being controlled, like I said, he wants out, he wants to end this connection, he's not happy in it. He's getting the strength to do that. He's almost there, but he's just got to take that last, like that last action, which is actually, you know, ending things with this person, you know, communicating with them or taking some kind of action in order to complete this cycle, okay? Because the nines are, you know, he's wanting to be single again, okay? Because the nines are about being on your own, okay, without someone in your life. So I feel like he's working on that right now for those of you that your masculine is in a karmic situation. Striptease. Like any striptease, it's important not to reveal it all prematurely. May require a sly approach to get the job done. Make sure not to shy away from it. Get creative with it. Okay, so we're going to tap into that energy. Can we get a clarifier for striptease with regards to masculine towards feminine? Okay. Okay, so I feel like the masculine is trying to figure out a way, okay, in order to make this communication with you, because we have the Ace of Thought, okay, aces are about, you know, starting something new, acting on an idea, communicating, okay, so reconnecting, this could be, you know, so I feel like he's trying to figure out a way that he can communicate with you. Okay, it's interesting. Hold on a second here. Don't be disgusted. Dissuaded by little challenges along the way. Okay. So we have the 10 of action, which talks about burdens, things weighing heavy on you, responsibilities. Okay, it says you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that they can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy to be harmful to your health. Okay, so initially we had, you know, the helper of thought, right? So the helper of thought is somebody that, you know, takes quick action, doesn't really think things through necessarily. They don't have a real solid plan. They just kind of go with the flow. They're very adventurous and they see what happens. Okay, they just take the bull by the horns. Like I said, they don't necessarily have a plan of action of what they're going to do, but they know they're going to do it. Okay, so I definitely see that he's wanting to make this communication. Okay, so he's trying to act on this idea, and like I said, he might not have a plan in place, but he is wanting to make that move. But I feel like he's almost going to do this in a sly way, okay, because we do have the striptease, so I feel like he is going to take that action, but he might do it in a way to test you in some type of way. Okay, so yeah, so it says this requires a sly approach to get the job done. Make sure not to shy away from it. Get creative with it. So I feel like he's going to get creative with how he comes forward towards you somehow. Like I said, he could test you in certain ways. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, the masculine's really struggling here with how he's going to come after you. He's really struggling with how, you know, the plans and all that, the plans of how he's going to do it. Like I said, he's almost ready to just take a leap of faith, see what happens. But I also feel like he won't act on that energy. I feel like he's going to, and maybe he hasn't come up with a plan yet, like I said, and it's really burdening him. It's really weighing heavy on him in his mental space, okay, about how to come forward. So I feel like he might do this in a very sly type of way. I can't really say how. Let's see if we can get some messages from Spirit to give us some kind of an idea of how he may go about this. So how may the masculine come towards the feminine in a sly way? How may he do that? How may the masculine for the collective come towards the feminine? Seven of thought. Again, that's funny. I said sly away, and then we have the seven of thought with it, which is the deception card. Okay, so it says you've been confused about a situation in your life. Yeah, so he, like I said, he's been having a hard time with this. He's been very confused about how to come forward. He's trying to get some clarity. The truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own. It feels like it's great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. So he's definitely, I feel like he's going to come forward in a kind of, not a deceptive way, not that his intentions or his actions are going to be deceptive towards you, but that he is going to come forward in kind of a sneaky way. Like, I don't know, he might do it, I don't know. It could be anything, really. It could be, trying to think of some ways that somebody could come forward. You know, he could maybe have like his friend reach out to you, maybe ask you to like hang out, and then he ends up being at the bonfire. So he might be like trying to plan something like weird like that, where you guys end up crossing paths again. By accident, even though it's not by accident, like it was intentionally planned, but like you think, oh boy, like you know, my masculine's here. Oh my God, like, how did this happen? What am I going to do? I don't know. I just feel like he might, you know, something like that, something kind of weird like that. Or I'm trying to think what else. Let's see if we can get, I'm going to try and ask again, Spirit. Spirit, how may the divine masculine come towards his feminine in a sneaky way? How may he do this? How may he do this? How may he do this? Okay, he could even approach you in like a way where you may need help with something, and he reaches out to you and says, hey, you know, I can help you with that. So he may be using some kind of, you know, smart idea like that where, you know, he's trying to help you as like a friend or something like that. Yeah, so I definitely am getting that as well. And any other messages, Spirit, of how the masculine may come towards the feminine? 10 of Abundance. Okay, so we have Open Your Heart, which is the Lover's card. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time. And now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant, healthy life. 10 of Abundance. Heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and comfort retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. So I feel like also the masculine may come through for some of you that have children. He may come through, you know, and try and be like a support for the family or your kids, or try and help you out with your children or something like that. And then he may start to, you know, come on to you, or, you know, open his heart to you and be more emotional with you, and then, you know, confess his love for you. But he might do this in a way where, you know, he works at it. It doesn't happen like the day of that you guys hang out. It could happen over a period of time here. So something like that. Something to do with children, I'm getting. So yeah, he could do this in like a sneaky, sly way. So yeah, just take whatever resonates, guys. Hopefully this, you know, some of this or all of this reading resonated with you tonight. And we'll do, what should we do? I guess we could do a closing message of love from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Okay, what is the closing message here? Wow, this reading's getting long. It's already at almost 50 minutes, so we'll close it up here. Masculine Collective to Divine Feminine. Forgiveness. Okay. We already had that. We already got that earlier. So he is saying, you know, he does forgive you, and he forgives his own actions for whatever he may have done. Okay, so he's got this forgiveness, self-forgiveness. He's forgiven his feminine. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't, like I said, he wants forgiveness. That came through twice now. So your masculine wants forgiveness for his actions. Okay, and fertility. We have the bunny rabbit, so it's like this fertility. So like a new beginning here. Okay, and we have the angels. We got the rose, so I feel like a lot of love. Okay, so the masculine doesn't want to, you know, we had the smell the roses here. So he wants to give, where's that card at? Yeah, so we have a rose here. Okay, so he wants to yeah, he just wants to enjoy that the moments with you. He wants to share your love. Okay, so he really wants to take the time to give you his love, and he wants you, you know, to feel comfortable, and giving your love to feel open to him, to trust him. So, you know, he wants to make things better. Okay, guys. So hopefully that resonated with you, and I will talk to you guys next time. Okay, take care. Have a good night. Bye.